Hey guys, it's me, Alexandria, and welcome to another episode in our communication series. Today we are talking all about the 4 different styles of communication. The first style of communication I want to address is aggressive. Aggressive communication is often confused with assertive communication because both involve being able to stand up for yourself. But one of the main differences between these two is that an aggressive communication is all about forcing your opinion or your expectations on somebody else with very little regard to being respectful. This type of communication is usually very forceful and hurtful, and it can lead to yelling or to even physical violence, and it definitely damages relationships and self-esteem. Passive communication can sometimes seem like the easy way out, but usually that comes at the expense of your needs. It involves not really standing up for yourself, not really rocking the boat, just trying to keep the peace. It may be followed by phrases such as, "Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me." But secretly on the inside, you're feeling really upset because you feel like no one hears your opinions or even cares. Of course, this can also lead to damaging your relationships and damaging your self-esteem. Now, passive-aggressive communication is usually something we've all been a little guilty of. These are usually the moments when we're sarcastic, when we're trying to basically state, this is what's bothering me, but we're making light of it. It's where you're not really taking ownership or responsibility for what your opinion is, but you're also unfairly and disrespectfully letting your needs be known. So what's the best way to communicate? That's where assertive communication comes in. Assertive communication is all about being able to stand up for yourself, but in a respectful and honest way. It often leads to stronger relationships and enhances your self-esteem. Assertive communication can often look like being willing to compromise, stating your opinion or your request clearly, telling the other person how you feel, but also spending just as much time listening and reflecting on what the other person is feeling. It's being able to pay attention to your body language and as well as your tone, which if you want to know a little bit more about body language, then make sure you check out the last episode all about that topic. It also looks like avoiding exaggerating words such as always or never. Phrases like that tend to put people on the defense, so avoid those words or those phrases as much as you possibly can. Assertive communication also involves using I statements rather than labeling or avoiding the conversation altogether. To find out a little bit more about how to use I statements, check out my video called How to Tell Someone Off, where I talk all about how to use I statements effectively. Assertive communication is one of those things that really requires a lot of practice. This isn't a skill set that we all learn how to use. So I really urge you to practice. So I want to hear from you. Out of all of these different styles, what style do you find that you use the most? Do you find that you're a little bit more aggressive, passive-aggressive, or are you practicing healthy communication and being assertive? Let me know down in the comments. I can't wait to hear from you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.